Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chrono Trigger walkthrough. This is part 27. And we are starting out in the middle. It's kind of the middle of the Black Omen. Let's say I've got about, ooh, boy, I don't know. It's a little more than a half hour. It's probably 45 minutes of footage from the Black Omen still. So we're getting there. But anyways, so this is the second mutant. I just start out, charm the top, charm the bottom. It's looks like the wall ring from the top, and then I think it's the, I want to say it's the hit ring from the bottom. But I guess we'll find out here pretty quickly. This guy is not that difficult. If I remember right, obviously not as easy as the first one. The first Mega Mutant was easy. So this is the Giga Mutant. But yeah, anyways, the lower has the hit ring. The regular attack command is pretty weak here, so I would definitely suggest keeping it to text. Oh yeah, but other than that, it's not too difficult of a fight. It's actually pretty easy. Make sure to charm the bottom. Yes, and it was the hit ring. Luminaire hits for here. About 1,000. Not bad. I should say 1,000 each. So, I mean, that was not bad at all. Life Shaver. Now that is one annoying skill. You know, if you want to play it a little more risky, I guess, you know, if you've got like Ayla in your group and you could Dino Tail after Life Shaver, or if you've got Frog, you can do the Frog Squash. I don't really like those attacks just since it puts you at such a high risk. So obviously I did not. But you know, whatever, if you like to use that, or if you like to use those skills, then by all means go ahead. And after a Life Shaver, it's the optimal time to use it, so feel free. But that cube toss seemed really weak. 500 damage only? Excuse me. Yeah, it looks like I just stuck with Luminaire. Again, I've got the gold stud. So, his MP cost is only 5 each time. You know, it's if that's what you're planning on doing here, is using Luminaire, then you know, I would definitely suggest equipping the gold stud beforehand. Then the top half does just continually drain your MP over and over and over. So you really want to cut down, if you can, on the MP. And there, Chrono should be at 0, yeah. It looks like these two are, you know, I don't know if it's just the top or the bottom. It looks like it's just the bottom actually using status inflicting abilities. But that was it. Nice, not too bad. Again, you know, not too difficult of a fight. More of an annoyance, really, especially that top half draining your MP over and over. just made a quick save. Yeah, I didn't really want to do that fight over again. I don't think I've had a single game over yet, but you know what? I like to be safe, as opposed to sorry. Excuse me. In the teleporter, and alright, so here's the second elevator. I think there's a couple of fights on this, or not. I guess not. I don't know if I just moved right, but that's 2 elevator rides that seemed really quick, so I don't know. Looks like the Falcon hit wasn't enough to take him out quite, but another attack from Marl does the job. Got a Hyper Ether from for winning too. That was not bad. Those are good items. They restore a lot of MP. And here, I don't know if those bats trigger a fight or not. I guess I lucked out and got through there without touching one. I think they do trigger a fight. And here we've got the double tubs there. So be careful with this fight. I would suggest sticking to one or the other. And not do, unless you know you're gonna one-shot one of them. I would not do a attack that targets both at the same time. And then there, my charm failed. That's pretty rare. We'll see here in a second, but it looks like these things don't even attack you. They just wait for you to attack and then counterattack. Which I guess I never realized, but that's pretty cool. Then they hit like trucks, so, if you can... Gosh, it does. It looks like they won't even attack you unless you attack them. Never knew that. And here, since I had already stole, I just finished them both off with a nice sword too. And just like that, the dubsters are down. Here we've got another wonderful fight with the panels. So more free speed tabs if my charm would connect. Excuse me. Jeez. Rough long day apparently. Alright, one speed tab down. These battles take a little bit of extra time, just because, obviously because of the charms. It's a little annoying, but you know what? It's gotta be done. For this playthrough anyway. So I completely lost track of how many panels I've stolen from, but you know, I want to say it's right around 15 speed tabs that you end up getting out of here from panels alone. And there's this battle of 4, and then there's another battle of 5, so that's 9 at least. And there's a couple other battles with 2 panels apiece. So yeah, I don't know. At least 13, I would say. Probably more like 15. I guess it's too bad that speed caps out at 16, or you could really have some insanely fast parties. But that's probably a good thing too. The game is already easy enough. Alrighty. Panels, and there's another speed tab out of the chest. I forgot about those. I want to say you get at least, I think it's 4 from chests alone. So again, it's like I said in the other video, the Black Omen is just fantastic. It's just a great place to really power up your group at the end of the game. Get some really good items, good good amount of speed tabs, obviously. So if you're looking to get the most out of your game, don't skip the Black Omen. More panels here, and but no, just the boss. Okay. So this is the I believe this is the last mutant, the Terra mutant. And this one, quite a bit more difficult than the other two. When it comes right down to it, though, I wouldn't say it's a difficult fight. It's just tougher than the rest. But anyways. Top half's got the muscle ring, the lower half has the power seal. And I gotta be honest with you, again, those are more items that I never use. I don't find them very useful, especially towards the end of the game. Let's see if this makes anybody crazy. Yep, alright. So that wasted a turn from Marl. And, unfortunately, so Marl got charmed. Or, sorry, she had Confuse on her, or Chaos. And then she attacks the bottom half of the Terra Mutant. Every time you attack the bottom half, it retaliates with Life Shaver. So try not to do that. And it's a pain, it's a pain when, if you don't have status protection. So that's definitely something that I would recommend. Would be status protection. Again, I've said it before, it can be very detrimental to your party. I mean, I basically lost a turn because I activated a double tack as she was getting hit with the Chaos. So then she lost her turn. So interestingly enough, the bottom half absorbs magic, but it's a very, very minuscule amount. So the way that this fight actually works is you want to do as much damage as you can to the top half so that it keeps absorbing health from the bottom half. And then once the bottom half runs out of HP, it dies. So, again, you know, hit it with multi-target spells like I was doing here, and don't worry too much about the bottom half being healed. And just because it's a fraction of the amount of damage that you're doing to the top. And you'll see the top again periodically absorbs health from the bottom. And I don't know it, but I don't think you can actually kill the top half. I don't think you'll. You know, now that I think about it, I don't remember trying a triple kick or a final kick on the top half just to see how much it would do. But I have a feeling that you cannot kill the top half truly. You know, if you can do 7,800 HP in 2 turns in a row, I don't think you can do it. I think it'll absorb, you know, once it gets to a certain point. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll try it out on the next playthrough, because again, you know, I've already took him down. And I guess I didn't even think to try, and maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know how you would beat the bottom half though. Now that I think about it, that could create a pretty huge problem. Yeah, I don't think you can. You know, it absorbs, or basically it takes no damage from regular attack. Yeah, there it goes. The bottom half takes basically no damage from regular attacks, and it absorbs magic, so you don't have a whole lot of option there. Alright, let's get the white rock and another mega elixir. Ah, I love those things. Great items. You know, I'm not a huge fan of consumables, but the mega elixir I will make an exception for. I shouldn't even say that it's not that I don't like them. I just tend not to, I tend to avoid using them, if at all possible. Maybe I'm just stingy. I certainly had enough, you know. Alright, what do we have next? Is this the lava spawn? Yes. Pretty sure it is anyway. Yes. Alrighty. The Lavos spawn is fantastic because it has 2 helmets. 2 of, I don't know if I would say my favorite helmets in the game, but 2 very interesting helmets. One is the safe helmet and one is the haste helmet. But you do have to be careful. And that was so bad. I missed the charm on the shell, and every time you attack the shell, it retaliates with this. Well, obviously that was a one-shot on Marl. So that was a huge drag. I mean, not only did Marl die, but I didn't, you know, get the charm, or I didn't get the item, so I have to do it again. So it was pretty much. I pretty much knew that somebody was gonna end up dead again. There we go. So the safe helmet comes from the shell itself. And down Ayla goes. Alright. So yeah, if you can avoid attacking the shell, do so, obviously. Because that retaliatory attack hits really, really hard. I think I just tried to heal myself up a little bit before going on the offensive. Wasn't too worried about any other attacks that he does. They don't hit that hard. Destruction zone is pretty weak. So there's the haste helmet. So that is the second haste helmet of the game, and I believe I actually do end up equipping that on somebody. I want to say Chrono. I think I put the haste helmet on Chrono and give him Nova armor so he'd still have status protection. Which I think is a good combination. It's probably the best. I mean, well, maybe not the best in terms of defensive properties, but probably more so in terms of you know, offensive ability or offensive potential. Maybe that's a better phrase. But anyways, yeah. So now I definitely don't attack him with multi-target skills. It'll retaliate obviously with the one-shot skill and just crush you. So avoid that. But a couple final kicks to the head, and I think it goes down. Because that is hitting really hard right now. Yeah, one more should do it. We got a little, the character's got a little low here. I don't remember now. It doesn't have a final attack, luckily enough. You know, if it did there, I may have gotten myself into a little bit of trouble, but luckily I didn't, so we're good to go. Alright, Chrono's level 50. Excellent, didn't notice that. So yeah, that is what I ended up doing. I equipped the Nova armor to protect my status still, and then stuck the haste helmet on him. You know, I don't know if it's 100% necessary to do that, but I more wanted to try it out. I don't think I've ever gone with haste helmets. I usually stick to the moon armor, and I think actually the prism helmet is what I typically have on Chrono, but you know, not this time. Like I said, I want to try something a little bit different, see how well the haste helmets would work out for me, and I'd say I was pretty happy with the results. It really comes down to personal preference. But here's I believe this is the last battle with the panels. And so, again, we've got 5 speed tabs staring at you in the face. And obviously I took advantage of that. Being that I use Frog and probably Luca more than Magus and Robo, I will most likely put the tabs, my excess tabs on them. That and the fact that Robo, you know, on the next playthrough, you know, as long as you do the side quest, you'll get another 3 speed automatically. Granted that I don't believe that'll still cap him out, because he's so painfully slow at the beginning of the game anyway, but you know, why waste it, I guess. Why waste the tabs? So yeah, a little bit of a monotonous battle here, but you know, I wanted to get all the tabs. That luckily these things don't do very much damage. You know, it's actually a good thing, because this battle could potentially be rough, or would have been rough, I guess I should say. Still trying to figure out which game I'm gonna go through next. Lightning Returns, actually. So Final Fantasy 13-3 is coming on in, what did I say, 5 more days? It should be next Monday. So I guess that's an option too. Although, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just plow through it once, and then once I've beaten the game, then I'll do a walkthrough for it. I don't know. That's typically how I like to do them. I don't know that I want to do a walkthrough as I'm learning the ins and outs, because I don't know how much help a walkthrough would really be doing, or you know how much I'd really be helping anybody, being that I'd be learning the game myself. So who knows? We'll see. I really want to do another walkthrough, or a walkthrough of 13 and 10 too, so, or 10 I should say, or 10 also, I guess. But anyways, that is it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do, but I hope you enjoy the videos, and join me for the next one. Thanks for watching.